don't know if you guys are looking at the live chat feed, but looks like
Oh, we are.
it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
the pettiness is about to commence. Right about in
So,
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
all right. The viewers have spoken. I was actually going to go there, as I told Joseph, but hey, they wanted it quicker than we gave it to them. So, our high school relationships, and specifically, Suzette, I said high school relationships. The viewers want to know, are girlfriends a distraction?
Wow. No, not at all. We're not a distraction at all.
Shamanti says, no, the girlfriend was a distraction, but he was a distraction to what she had going on too.
Thank you.
Wait.
What did
Repeat that
she
again.
Yeah, I'll repeat it again. She said the girlfriend was a distraction, but he was a distraction to what she had going on too. It probably just wasn't shown.
Oh,
we can't go off of what wasn't shown. Now, come on now.
That wasn't
Don't do
the
that.
distraction.
Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. I got you, bro. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah.
But what about what he did to her? That wasn't the question.
Yeah. We done started that already for high school relationships. That's how we start this. No. She was a distraction.
She was definitely. And but that's not a hit to her. And I know, and we know her mother because we went to school with. I went to school with her. And I know her mom. Her mom is who she was on the show. She was a very sweet lady. It's about her business, family focus, all of that. So her mother is who she was. But I mean, yeah, girls are a distraction. Come on, let's stop acting like this is something new. How many times have we seen at football shows, Friday Night Lights, Remember the Titans? All of them had girlfriend problems. All of them had girl issues.
Yeah.
Yes, they can be a huge distraction. Absolutely. Let's call a spade a spade. Because
let's do it. Let's call a spade. As you said,
I
brother.
don't want to go, bro. Don't blame the guy. Let's talk about
No, stay where we are now.
Stay where we at. Are girls a distraction?
Girls.
Bro, it's like trying to hold a fish, bro.
You gotta nail it down because she's gonna say, what about what? What about? Well, what?
You talking about sticking and moving, boy.
That's right. Hey, yeah, you bet. Yeah.
They with it now. We talking about the girl being a distraction.
It's gonna be hard. It's hard.
It is hard for you guys. So in this particular show, I think in this particular show, she was a distraction for him because of what goal he was trying to obtain. He was fighting for a position on the field. I think that was too much for him to juggle. As we talked about earlier, there is an education component as well that he was trying to juggle. On previous shows, we talked about the pressures of the parents or the parental guidance puts on an athlete to be, a successful athlete. So in this particular show, yes, I think that young lady was a distraction. I think she was trying to be a distraction? No.
She wasn't.
But I just think for the goals that he was trying to reach, it was too much for him to try to maintain a relationship and then also try to accomplish the goals that he set for himself.
Unfortunately, that was the natural behavior of an inexperienced girlfriend, because she wanted more than what he could devote to her. And like you said, is that was a lot for him to juggle, and keeping it within the context of athletics. That from history. I know some guys on the show like, glad my ex isn't here. We're all saying as athletes, girlfriends are a distraction.
Ask PJ. Ask PJ who got to pay how much? How much now? How much you got to pay in child support?
Don't do that. Oh my
What that
God.
man business out there?
It applies. It applies because she was banking on old boy when he was at Kentucky.
Well, I mean, I think I'm
listening.
I think in this, like I said, in this particular show, that young lady was a distraction. But you know, that's why they have created. That's why they created these other reality shows about basketball wives, you know, football wives, you know, because they have to realize when you're a girlfriend or a partner of an athlete, then your relationship comes second. You don't come first in their life. Their sport, whatever that career is, that's number one, and then you would come in you fall in somewhere after that. So
I want to go ahead.
When you when you said that, it made me think, bro. You know the show that Brandon Marshall has with this crew, I Am Athlete. They had an episode on there where they actually brought the wives on, and they, like you said, Suzette, that no, there is an admission that we are the second priority, because as a mature woman, and that's why I said is that girlfriends in high school are not developed enough mentally to understand the priorities. When you're talking about going back to the beginning of the show, the good in this show is that it highlighted the pressures that these athletes are under in Titletown, USA. So when you combine that with girlfriend work at this level, as effective until you get to a mature level where you all both understand your state in life and what the end goal is. So with Brandon Marshall and his wife and company on the show, they all had to realize that this is what put foods on the table. I need a mental break when I get in. And that also goes for any relationship. But I'd say that the maturity plays a whole lot in it.
Well, I think, and I don't want us, I think that's a huge issue when it comes down to talking about male athletics compared to female athletics. A lot of times, this is what I was told in college, because once I got to college, relationships changed. It was a totally different situation, because I had teammates, and then during that time period, the late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of guys just cut all their girlfriends off, because there was a lot of girls that were trying to trap these guys that were that obviously were going to the league. And so the coach pulled us to the side one day and he said, fellas, you've got to learn that you cannot take your pleasures with you while you're on a pursuit of your passion. And when he said that made a whole lot of sense, because a lot of guys, many of the times, we gotta pull, we gotta have a girl in our arm, or we have to chick or whatever. And he was letting us know, if you're in a pursuit of a passion, you've got to learn that sometimes you got to let your pleasure go, because your schedule's gonna be broken up, your lifestyle's gonna be broken up. And it was absolutely, it came full circle when we saw what happened when he broke up with her. He was able to hone in and finally focus on what was important for his future. So was she a distraction? If we're going to answer the question and not blow it up and make it about girls and boys, was she a distraction? According to Titletown football, yes.
And 14 scholarships later.
14 scholarships later.
Oh my God.